by Ros Satar. In Melbourne, the Australian Open field sees all 4 active slam holders from 2019 coming in with high hopes. Simona Halep will also want to try and keep hold of the No. 1 spot, which could be up for grabs this week. Melbourne, Australia. The field feels quite open, with 3 of the active slam holders all having won their first slam last year, as we break down the women's draw for this year's Australian Open. Latest player gear. Pro. Direct tennis shop. Buy the latest gear from the top players from the Pro. Direct Tennis Shop and check out their 80% off sale on selected tennis equipment now on click to buy from Pro Direct Tennis via BritWatch Sports. 1. Simona Halep, arriving post-injury at the end of the year, with no coach, it is a new period of reckoning for Halep. She worked so hard to achieve both the No. 1 spot, and her first slam. It will be interesting to see how she will make a start after an opening loss in Sydney in her first competitive match of the year. Halep's path to the final. Ranking, seeding, R1, Kaia Kanepi, H2H tied at 1-1 R2, Sofia Kenin, first meeting R3, Mihaela Buzarnescu, Halep leads H2H 1-0 R4, Serena Williams, 16, Williams leads 8-1 QF. Karolina Pliskova, 7, Halep leads H2H 6-2 SF, Naomi Osaka, 4, Halep leads H2H 4-1 F, Angelique Kerber, 1, Halep leads H2H 6-4. This is not a friendly draw to the engaging Romanian. Kaia Kanepi and recent title winner in Hobart Sofia Kenin are going to be tricky openers for a match-shy Halep before she meets compatriot Mihaela Buzarnescu. All eyes though will gaze towards a potential 4th-round matchup with Serena Williams, making her comeback here after winning in 2017 while pregnant with daughter Alexis Olympia. 2. Angelique Kerber in the second round-robin match at the WTA Finals 2018, Singapore. Jimmy 48 tennis photography. The former champion looks to be in decent form coming in. She impressed once more at the Hopman Cup, and despite not defending her title in Sydney, she is looking match-sharp. Kerber's path to the final. Ranking, seeding, R1, Polona Hercog, Kerber leads H2H 4-2 R2, Bernarda Pera, first meeting R3, Donna Vekic, 29, Kerber leads H2H 2-0 R4, Julia Gorges, 14, Kerber leads H2H 2-1 QF, Sloane Stevens, 5, Stevens leads H2H 5-1 SF, Caroline Wozniacki, 3, Kerber leads H2H 8-7 F, Simona Halep leads H2H 6-4. It could be an intriguing third-round clash against the charge of her former coach Torben Beltz, who of course helped guide Kerber to the Australian Open and US Open titles and Wimbledon final in 2016. Sloane Stevens represents a very real challenge to Kerber, trying to defend her semi-final points in what was very much a de facto final last year against Halep, and if that does end up as our final, we could be in for a real treat. Viagogo Tennis Tickets. Search Viagogo for tennis tickets for upcoming tournaments. Click to buy tennis tickets from VI at Geo via BritWatch Sports. 3. Caroline Wozniacki with the Daphne Ackhurst Memorial Cup after winning the women's singles final after winning the Australian Open 2018. Photo by Clive Brunskill. Getty Images. What a year for Wozniacki, who not only returned to the world number 1 spot, won her maiden slam, but later in the year was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and yet still managed a creditable finish at the WTA Finals. Now learning how to manage her condition, defending a slam will be a new challenge for the enduring Dane. Wozniacki's path to the final. Ranking, seeding, R1, Alison van Uytvanck, Wozniacki leads H2H 1-0 R2, Vera Lapko, first meeting R3, Maria Sharapova, 30, Sharapova leads 6-4 R4, Ashley Barty, 15, Wozniacki leads H2H 3-0 QF, Petra Kvitova, 8, Kvitova leads 8-6 SF, Angelique Kerber, 2, Kerber leads H2H 8-7 F, Simona Halep, 1, Wozniacki leads H2H 5-2. It has been a marginally better start to the year for Wozniacki, at least getting 1 match win under her belt, but she faces some string opposition if she wants to defend her title. A fit Maria Sharapova would be a potential pitfall, but the Russian continues to struggle with her shoulder and probably is not the force she once was. However, both Petra Kvitova and Kerber have started the year strongly, with Kvitova winning in Sydney, and if she can turn her slam fortunes around, then it will be tough to see Wozniacki making it to finals in a row. 4. Naomi Osaka, the reigning U.S. Open champion, has a lot of expectation on young shoulders too. It is still heartbreaking to consider that for her, the U.S. Open is still quite bittersweet, when it should have been one of her defining moments. Osaka's path to the final, ranking, seeding, R1, Magdalena Linette leads H2 H1 to 0 R2, Daria Gavrilova leads H2 H1 to 0 R3, Shea Su Wei 28, Osaka leads H2 H1 to 0 R4, Anastasia Sevastova 13, H2H tied at 2 to 2 QF, Elina Svitolina 6, Svitolina leads H2 H3 to 2. SF Simona Halep 1, Halep leads H2 H4 to 1F, Angelique Kerber 2, Kerber leads H2 H4 to 1, even allowing for the fact that a lot has changed since she lost to both her first two potential opponents. Her draw does not seem to do her any favors. She ought to be assured of at least equaling her run to the fourth round from last year, but Elina Svitolina will be keen to make a mark and be a serious contender for her maiden slam. How to watch, follow the Australian Open TV Eurosport 1, 2, subscription required, live streaming Eurosport Player, subscription required, live score Australian Open live scores. The Australian Open takes place between 14 to 27 January, GMT 11 hours. Connected Clubs. Shop at Connected Clubs for a vast range in tennis equipment and training aids to help improve your tennis. Click to buy tennis equipment from Connected Clubs via BritWatch Sports.